Hi everyone. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello. 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 So this is my first live. Okay. So I am not so much comfortable with this. Yeah. Yeah. Pratik and Jack. Yes. Yes. I can see you are like typing. Yeah. So yes. You can. Yeah. Madhu. Good afternoon. Yeah. Good afternoon. So you can ask your doubts or anything regarding the placement. Actually, the placement actually started right in India right now. IITs and some good qualities of universities. The like Texas Synopsys visited on campus. Sure of I am freshers, but I didn't get any job. Like, have you completed your bachelor's? Do you know TI technical sales role aptitude and it has count to? No, I don't know much about technical sales role. Okay, I don't know much about it. Okay, so I have to check. Okay, and actually you can check as well from their website or in the Google as well. Yeah, and recently graduation from the Tier E college, no core company visits. How? Okay, so for your case, so you have to be very good on the basics understanding of analog circuits. And to apply for the off campus, you have to have a good project, a real project, so that your CV can be shortlisted first. Then you can get a call for the written test or interview. Okay. So for the off campus, it is tough. If you don't have any core analog circuit projects, let's say two-stage Miller, Opamp, or OTA, or any comparator, or any other basic block. It can be basic LDO as well, basic BGR as well. Saurav, having a master in VLSI design. Okay, good. Actually, in the VLSI design, like most of the companies prefer master's degree candidate because in the bachelor degree, so like layout and physical design actually is not taught, right? Yeah. So having a master degree, it is good, but yeah, you have to have good core knowledge on analog circuit. So every year, cadence comes for full campus placement for analog layout role, and I am targeting for it. The mainly focus of RLC, MOSFET. Any suggestion? Okay, so any analog profile, it can be layout or it can be design or even in the validation. Okay, like many of the candidate actually go to the validation, but they are also analog engineer, but the role is not design, go to the validation. But for any VLSI, any analog role, you need to have very good on the solving KCL and KVS and RC circuit, RLC circuit, RLC first order circuit. Okay, that's it. Then if it is done, RLC circuit and KCL KVL circuit solving knowledge, then like interviewer can ask the question from the Opamp and MOSFET and some diode as well. And then let's say if you are a master's candidate, so like you can expect the question from LDO, BGR, negative feedback loop stability, phase margin, gain margin, etc. Okay. Should I study RFIC for NXP or any company? Yes, you can study RFIC as well. So okay, so broadly, if we categorize the whole electronics, it is mainly two part, right? Analog and digital. And whole analog carries mainly two domain. One is RFIC and another is analog IC, right? In RFIC, you will find mixture, LNA, this kind of block like PLL, like oscillators. And in the core analog, you will find LDO, BGR, charge pump, buck boost converter, etc. Okay. And again, if you can categorize in a mixed signal position, so it will be, let's say, ADC, DAC, right? Sigma delta ADC, SAR ADC, okay, CDAC, okay. This is comes under mixed signal. Not compulsory. So for any freshers positions, yes, you need to be very good on solving the circuits using KCL, KVS, superposition, okay, and you have to have good knowledge on the RC circuit. Acha, how to crack online test? So actually, if you can find their previous year test questions somehow, so it will help you to get a knowledge how difficult their questions are, right? And most of the companies have two or three sections like aptitude section and core circuit problem, right? No, like for the basic level, or for the freshers, like graduate freshers, like BTech freshers, you need not to be it need not to be compulsory for LDO knowledge. Okay, if you have, it is very good, but not compulsory. But yes, LDO is a very good block. Like there are AC analysis, DC analysis, transient analysis. Okay, load transient, line transient, PSR, PSRR. Okay, so actually LDO is a very good block. Uh, Almost a complete analog block, the LDO. Again, there are many types of LDO, so we will not discuss today uh, in this live. Okay. Yeah. Some beginner level project idea. Okay, so If you have Cadence Virtuoso software, so it is very good for you. And if you don't get any access Cadence for the Cadence, so you can use LT Spice. It is a very good simulator and available in the free of cost. And you can do project on it, like let's say two-stage Miller OTA, a high-speed basic comparator, okay, or maybe some like passive filters, okay. Yeah, that can be good projects. Okay, I will suggest do a two-stage Miller Opamp or Miller OTA, okay. Yeah, with a let's say a generic specification, like what I can say. Let's say you are doing in the low voltage domain. So let's say your VDD is 2 volt or 2.5 volt. You can choose the device accordingly. And let's say your phase margin, minimum phase margin is let's say 60 degree, okay. And if you do the process variation, temperature variation, that is also very good in the beginner level, right? Because this is actually your circuit is going to be in the reality. So you can do the PVT simulation, and let's say your minimum phase margin is 50 degrees or 55 degrees. Your DC gain can be above 60 dB. Your bandwidth of the circuit can be 1 megahertz, okay, and your offset can be less than 1 millivolts, okay. So this type of specification you can take, and you can design a good two-stage Miller op-amp projects on Cadence or LT Spice. Yeah. Next year I will be visiting for full time. How to prepare? Okay, so 1 year is enough. Okay, so nowadays in the YouTube or any other social media, like all types of question actually been discussed, right? So you can follow them, and as well as you have to prepare for the aptitude test as well, okay. So I will make a complete video, okay, how to prepare for aptitude as well, okay. So actually I have some aptitude like model aptitude questions as well, so I can share with you. Yeah. How to crack OTA? Okay, so for the online assessment test, so many companies put 1 or 2 questions like very tough, okay. That is a trap. So don't waste your all of the time by doing 1 or 2 questions, okay. So if some question is not happening at that time, so please skip that and go for the next question, okay. Don't waste your time for a particular 1 or 2 question. Yeah. Attempted 12 correctly in analog, 9th April wasn't shortlisted. Okay, so yeah, so now so everything is available on the YouTube and social media, okay. So everyone is preparing so nicely, so cutoff nowadays is increasing. So yeah, you have to be very good on that, okay. Yeah. The resources to learn frequency analysis, RLCs are okay. So there are lots of channel as well, so you can follow my channel. There are other other channels as well, so I am not telling now, so I will be discussing with another video. There are very good channels, some IITs, some NPTEL channels as well, okay. Some IIT Madras, IIT Kanpur, okay. Do we have any website or something to practice other than YouTube and get? I think I don't know about it. Yeah, actually, I want to make this kind of platform as well in the future. Let's see. But right now, I don't know actually. Yeah. Next week, TI coming to our campus, IT Bombay. What are quick tips to revise and prepare this week? Okay, so in this time, only the previous year questions you know, okay, you know previously, that you have to prepare. That's it. Yeah. And don't try to learn new topics right now, right? Sri Charan Raj. Yeah. Whatever you know, like this should be like okay. So discussing with seniors, they attempted only 11 in analog and was shortlisted. So I had hope. Maybe no. So I think that your seniors was like 2 or 3 years ago, right? So at that time the cutoff was less because like most of the people we don't know how to prepare. Okay, but nowadays everyone knows how to prepare, which topic should be completed, how the questions may look like in the actual online test. So actually it becomes easy. Okay, sir, I want list of projects for analog design domain. Okay, so for the freshers or experience. So I think you are talking about the freshers. So again, I am telling about two-stage Miller OTA or even the five transistor OTA, like single stage op amp or two-stage op amp, uh, your comparator, your let's say sample and hold circuit, some basic filters. Okay, yeah, let's say op amp based indicator. That is all, like that is very good for freshers. Okay, these 4 5 projects, and if you do LDO BGR, that is also very good. Maybe level shifter be a good project. Yeah, last year seniors, but it was FT. Okay, so FT, and for the internship there is not much of a difference in the online assessment, but yeah, in the interview, yeah, the internship people can uh, get less complexity question than the FT. Yeah, hot question can I expect from OTA? Like for the interview, or in the online assessment. So I think in the online assessment you may not find any question from the five transistor OTA, or maybe very easy question. Let's say how to choose the sign of the OTA. Okay, in a negative feedback. Yeah, and for the interview, yeah, they can ask to find the DC gain, what is the first pole location, what is the UGB. Let's say the size of the input pair is changed, so what will be the DC operating point. Okay, how the DC operating point will be changing, like which MOSFET will go to the triode region, which MOSFET goes to the more in the saturation region. That type of question you will be asked for a OTA. Okay, so yeah. So for 2 years experience in service based company, please give some advice regarding project. Oh, okay. So I always suggest people go for the design position. Okay, uh, rather than like everything is good, but I always suggest people go to the design profile. Okay, so now to go to the design profile and to get a MNC company, so you have to be very good on the basics, your RC circuit or KCL cable, and you have to have some good projects. Let's say LDO BGR, who like I think it was Rakesh. So for 2 years experience, so you have to have some good design projects. Okay, that will only help you. Like you can do your own, you can get a guide to do a good projects on design. Let's say LDO or BGR or maybe basic charge pump. Okay, there are lots of blocker there. Okay, yeah. Okay, so how to prepare apti? I had discussed with people who were shortlisted this year. Intern, they did well in apti but attempted less than in analog. Okay, I think most of the companies have their like section wise cutoff. Like aptitude has separate cutoff, analog has separate cutoff, and digital has separate cutoff. Okay, so yeah, so I don't know how to be the cutoff, and actually we like nobody knows how to be the actual cutoff, right? Yeah, so that there are sectional cutoff. That's it. Jack, sir, I have no analog projects in my CV. All my engineering, I have focused on digital VLSI project. Will I be outright rejected in analog domain placement? No, not really. So let's say you are cracking the, yeah, you are cracking the online assessment test. So you will be asked the pure on the analog. So if you can answer it, so there is no issue. Okay, no issue. But yes, you have to clarify why you are interested in analog, why not digital. Okay, so yeah, you have to answer those questions. Sir, can we get all for analog interns compile in a PDF or something like for? Okay, okay, so I have lots of questions. And actually I have uh, I have made some documents as well, and that is going to be published very soon. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Dada, Chindrayud, I know, know you. Okay, so is there any opening for another design anywhere as a freshers? For the past on months ago, so the vacancy was very high, but nowadays I can see the vacancy is very less. So as soon as I see, so I can share with you. Yes, and you have to be very active on the LinkedIn so that you can get all the updates regarding vacancies for design freshers. Okay, not the layout, not the validation, not the verification. Yeah. Yes, analog and digital has separate cutoff, but we have to clear aptitude fast. Yeah. Like there are sectional cutoff. That's it. Yeah. Can we get all? Yeah. Okay. This is done. Fit and fearless. Can you share the your projects in course? How much? Okay. Yeah. I have my own course. I can share the details. Okay. You can just mail me, or you can ping me in the WhatsApp as well, or you can message me in the LinkedIn as well, so I can share with you. Yeah. Any resources for digital PLL? There are lots of resources are there. You can just search. You can search on the YouTube or in the Google as well. You can find it. And if you're not getting, so you can message me on the LinkedIn. I will be sharing. Yeah, no issue. I have TI coming next week, sir. Can you please send those documents? Okay, so it is 1 week, right? So the document cannot help you much. Whatever you know, it is enough, and I hope you are prepared sincerely, honestly. So it will be done. And I have my 2 or 3 candidates, so they have already cracked in the TI. So I think I will be having a chat with them, and I think that video can be published on the YouTube, so you can follow. Okay, that video. Actually, they have got the TI analog in this year as well. Okay, yeah. Let's see how I can manage. Okay, Dada, any tips for FT? So okay, so Ritom, I think you are from Jadavpur University, I believe. So you have actually enough. You have done enough preparation for that, right? And the FT was not so hard. It was in the moderate level for from my time as well as the previous time I have seen. Even in the 2024, the FT was in the moderate. So you can do it. Okay, no issue. When maybe the analog VLSI hackathon? Okay, so I already planned for 2 times hackathon in a year. So next hackathon will be around January or December. Okay, December 2025 or January 2026. Yeah, analog way is okay. So for the Texas instrument you are talking about, they have make the analog like online assessment is very easy. Okay, like what was supposed to be very tough, like it was tough in 2022 2023. Okay, even in the 2019 2020. But nowadays Texas instrument make a moderate OA paper. Yeah. But yes, the interview will be like in the moderate to tougher side. Yeah. Yeah, I think they put 20 questions and the time is 45 minutes. So yeah, you have to manage for each section. I believe I don't know about the apti, but for the analog and digital, the question is 20 and time is 45. Or yeah, so far I have completed analog and network analysis from Rajavi sir. Yes, very good. Solving some questions from William Hyatt and from Himanshu Agarwal, very good. And Champion Chicha, yes, very good. Any Shana, no. So you have done all the basic stuffs, no issue. There is no issue. All are very good. Champion C, actually my own favorite. Okay, so Himanshu is very good, and Raja Visir is too good. Okay, to understand all the basic stuffs. Yeah. So you can follow if you want to know further. So you can follow Nagendra Krishnapura sir. Okay, or even IIT Kanpur professors like Iman Mondol sir, Ashwini Kumar sir. Okay, Chitra ma'am. Okay, you can follow them. There are other professors as well from the from abroad countries. Okay, yeah. Yeah, only 30 minutes for 20 question for up. Yeah, right. Yeah. How to prepare for analog FAE field application engineer at X. Okay, so I think I cannot actually separate all the things, because I know lots of my friends are going for analog position, but they are getting validation. Okay, analog validation, not the design. So I think in the freshers level, the question will be similar. Okay, all of them for the all profile. Like it can be design, it can be validation, it can be field application as well. So I think question will be kind of similar. Okay. And for the master students, so you need to be prepared for the LDO BGR. Okay, negative feedback loop, phase margin and gain margin, all. Okay, and whatever your master thesis paper is, or the project is, so actually that is crucial. uh, okay, so I can prepare for FT. I have around, yeah, so you can just prepare those topics, okay, so nicely, okay, in a good way, so that you can solve like instantly. Okay. Okay, right. So when a impulse current flows through a capacitor, it's it can change its voltage, so you have to be like that. Okay, you have to solve in that zero time. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, no need to go further, but yeah, you need to be very thorough, so that you can solve so quickly. Any suggestions for recently graduated from tier 3? Okay, so I think the most of the MNCs are not visiting to your campus. So again, I'm telling, so like you have to do for the off campus, and there are lots of vacancies, there are lots of startup as well, so you have to take some risks as well, no issue. But yeah, again, you have to be have some good projects, so that your CV can be shortlisted first. Okay, so I am like, I know all the process, because I am one of the candidates for our organization as well. So yeah, you have to be good project to apply off campus. Okay, so consultancy. So let's say you have passion for analog design. Okay, and let's say there is no like no much of bond and kind of things right now. So in you will see there is some bonding things and kind of stuff are there, but I always try to tell my candidates or students, so avoid that kind of scam. But yes, consultancy is also good, but yeah, you have to take the risks. And again, not all the consultancy is good, but yeah, you have to research on YouTube, or the people who are working on that consultancy, uh, like before you, right? So you have to consult them. You have to you have to you have to uh, you, you you can approach them to through the LinkedIn. So yeah, you can understand what they are doing actually, what are the role, what is the parts, and so on. Okay, but yes, if you are passionate, so you have to have some risks. Okay, you have to take it. Why you are not selected in TI even? Okay, so in 2022, so there is some other story. I will be sharing my story in the in future video. Okay, so at that time I was rejecting myself, because I don't have much intuition behind that. Okay, and I don't know how to prepare all the kind of things. Okay, but yeah, I have to manage to crack the online assessment. That was huge for me. But yes, again, I was rejecting myself. Okay, I'm not able to. Actually, I'm not fit for the Texas instrument. Okay, I don't have that much intuition then. And after that, I got opportunities. Lots of opportunities are there, but I'm not going there. Okay, yeah, and I have opportunity from some big companies as well from not only India, from USA, Germany as well. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there is some another day, so I will be telling. Yeah. Yeah, so this year there were two, three signal questions, some question on AC quality factor. Oh, I couldn't attempt those. Okay. Yeah. So this is basics. Okay. Again, I'm telling. So this is basics. So what is active power? What is like power consumption, right? So that thing you need to know. What is the phase shift? How it is happening? What is phase lead, phase lag, right? So it comes under that basics of AC circuit. Okay. Okay, can I get an intern as hardware role in mid-level companies like Tesol, Well, etc. from Tier 3 for third year summer intern? Yes, you can, but yes, you have to apply, and yeah, you have to apply for that position, and you have to check what are the criteria to applying those and getting selected. Okay, yeah, that's it. So you have to approach from your end. Okay, that's it. It's okay, sir. We'll do better in life. Yeah, no issue. So I'm very happy with my life. So there is no regret. And yeah, I'm doing lots of good stuff. Okay. Yeah. And again, like again, so you if you are not doing design, okay, so this is not the ultimate thing. Okay. So you can get lakhs of payment as a salary, but let's say you are doing verification validation, but you are getting less and you are doing the design, core analog design. So that is actually huge. If you can compare this, yeah, you will understand. Okay. Yeah. What is your profile actually, that actually matters for the long run. Okay. Again, so yeah, OA tier 2 colleges for analog layout, what should be done the day before the IOA and interview, as it will be my first core component. Okay, so assessment wise, online assessment wise, I think there is not so much of change for the layout or the design. Almost they will be like the questions will be same, and interview will be in the lesser of maybe layout level. So you have to, maybe if you are know about, let's say, DRC, okay, LVS kind of things related to the layout, so it is actually good for you. So how to explain the projects within the time in better manner, or the thing should be mentioned. Okay, so the parameter you are achieving and the application of that projects, that is the two main fundamental things you need to tell so nicely. Yeah, what is the application? Okay, what is the application and what is the specification of that. Let's say you are designing a some let's say very high speed, very low offset comparator. Okay, so you have to tell, sir, this comparator is being used or will be used or can be used in data converter circuit like ADC or DSCs, and these are my specifications and how I choose this like specification, and this is fit for that project. Yeah, the application is very important, the specification is very important, meaning how much power is consumed. Okay, how much area is taken. Okay, what is the speed of the system, that is actually needed. Okay, so I'm talking about the in the analog, like analog perspective. The project can be other things, but this is the main things. What your specification, what is the application, that is it. Yeah. If get selected in analog layout role, I will have 3 months before joining how to learn cadence. Okay, so you can learn cadence, no issue. So if you can have access of cadence, so you can, the 3 months is like it is very good time, so you can learn, no issue. Like there are YouTube channel as well, so I can share with you, no issue. You can see those videos or lectures, so you can do your own. If they come for only analog design engineer role, only concept is enough, sir, or they will ask about. No, not really. For the freshers level, they don't ask. Generally, don't ask. But even some interviewer asks, but it will not affect your overall performance, I believe. Yeah. Now let's say if you done a projects and you have done the layout as well, then surely the interviewer will ask you, okay, how can I crack an off-campus placement for VLSI freshers? Okay, so again I am telling you, like first of all your CV must be get shortlisted, right? So for that you have to be have some good projects. That's it. Nowadays, if you don't have good projects, so your CV don't gonna be shortlisted. Yeah. Now, if your CV getting shortlisted, then you will get a call for written test or interview. Yes. Then if you crack it, so yeah, you'll be getting that job. Our NPTEL certification will make a break in the interview? Not really, but if you have that past certificate of NPTEL, let's say analog course or analog IC design course, it is add some extra value to your uh, profile. That's it. And again, so if you have certificate and you are not answering, so there is no meaning. Okay. How would be ideal MTech level interview if I have a good project? So depend on the project. Let's say if you have a good LDO projects, so they will ask everything on the LDO. Let's say something has changed on a node, so how the overall circuit will be doing. Okay, how the circuit will react. What is the UGB? What is the pole? How can you achieve the better stability? All of the things will be asked. Okay. I followed Hafiz Keti and made to stage Opamp, not able to achieve exact specification. He used TSMC 180 and I used GPD 180, phase margin coming 51 degrees instead of 60. Ah, yeah, it is fine. Yeah, no issue. Yeah, it is fine. Next year, Qualcomm will be visiting. Uh, No, for analog features, the syllabus is same. Your KCL, KVL, your RLC circuit, maybe your second order circuit, your negative feedback, your loop gain, your control system, pole zeros, right? ROCs, 5 transistor OTA, phase margin, gain margin. Okay, that is the basic stuff. Your op amp indicator, time constant, like your MOSFET biasing, MOSFET amplifiers, negative feedback. So this is the things, okay. And all of the circuit you are was like you are using your device like mobile, laptops, and so on. So everything is made up of that like uh, 6 7 component only, right? And let's say sometimes they ask on the transformer as well. So you have to be basic electrical knowledge as well. So if you get time, you can study transformer as well. Even some bug boost configuration as well, right? Now, okay. Can you see my resume and help me to enter product? Yeah, yeah, I can help you. Yeah. Can you take mock interview? Yeah, I can do. Yeah. Uh, can I contact you about project? Yeah, yeah, you can contact. Yeah. Yeah. So I generally too busy, okay, because I have lots of student across world, not only in India. Okay, so yeah, even though I am busy, so I can make time for you and can help you. Yeah. Uh, I am from NIT, and TI would be visiting. Isn't sure. So how can I do approach? Okay, so I don't know when their off-campus placement drive will come, and most of the people we don't know. You have to be wait and don't rely on the Texas only. You can apply for others companies as well. Okay, in the off-campus, you have to study every day, right? In everyday manner, and whenever the app like the chance came, so you have to grab it. How much charge for design 5? Okay, so I will tell it later. Okay, not in the live. Okay. uh, your Telegram ID. Okay, so Telegram ID you can find in each video, or in the description of my each video. Okay, you can get that, the Telegram ID. Frequency analysis, I am from tier 2. one of my senior who got placed in Cadence has said that they don't ask frequency analysis for analog layout role for so actually, so let's see. So the interviewer hadn't asked him for frequency analysis, but some, let's say I'm the interviewer and I can ask you now. So there is no no like 100% surety that that frequency response problem is not will not be asked to you. Okay, you have to be prepared for everything. Yeah, and if it is asked to ask, so you can answer, and if it don't asked by them, so it is okay, fine, no issue. What are you doing, sir? Means my profession. Mohammad Shoaib. So what are you doing, sir? So what is the meaning? So I am a core analog IC design engineer. Okay, yeah, and I have developed my own IPs. IPs means intellectual properties. Okay, and many real life projects. Okay, yeah, and doing every day I'm learning and doing new things. Okay, yeah, but I am there in the Pep Fusion and Omidwar sir group. Oh, okay, okay. So you are said abroad. Okay, okay. So yeah, there are lots of students. Yeah, they are doing like they are my permanent student, like for 1 year or 8 months. This kind of students are there. They are doing only the projects. This kind of students also there. Okay, let's a project like LDO, some basic PLL. Okay, uh, your OTA, charge pump for the PLL. Okay, there are lots of students, and their requirement is different. Yeah, and there are some industry people as well who are taking guidance of mine. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you can mail me, or you can message me on the LinkedIn. That will do. Okay, so how to explain our point of view in an analog interview, sir? As all the interviewer will not expect details, some will expect straightforward answers. So how to be interactive in the. Okay, so now this is your skill. So how you will understand what interviewer actually expecting from you. Okay, that is your job. Okay, let's say you are going to very details about it, so interviewer will go like more details into it. Okay, so let's say you have just you have just termed as, let's say, phase margin. Okay, so the interviewer can ask you what is the physical significance of a phase margin, can you tell? So uh, all the like abbreviation is coming from your mouth. So yeah, the interviewer can ask by like catching those term. Okay, yeah, same name, yeah, same name. And I think you can go to my YouTube channel, so you will find my LinkedIn link as well. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I will be ending this live for 1 hour, not the 2 hours. It will be too long. Okay, so like we have another 15 minutes. Okay, yeah. And again I'm telling, so uh, let's say you have 20 question for analog. uh, like nowadays people actually can answer 18 answer 18 questions so easily. Okay, so you have to be that much prepared. Okay, because the vacancies is very less. One or two people or maybe three people is getting selected for a on campus, right? Or on department, I can say. Yeah. For freshers, hot tool must learn. I learned only LD Spice. LD Spice is good because like most of the student don't have cadence access because it is too costly. And if you get from the your university or your institute, just like use it as maximum as possible. But LT Spice is good. Okay. Getting place in TI, sir, how to be stay updated in the industry as for our college TI campus only for analog interns, performance based PPO conversion. So how to sustain? Yes, so you have to be like you have to learn every day. That's it. Yeah, you have to talk to the seniors as well. Okay, what is actually required. That's it. Yeah, yeah. Best of luck. Best of luck. Best wishes always. Okay. Yeah. And again, I'm telling so analog is very very good profile. Okay, for anyone's future. Okay, yeah. If you go to the design again, I'm talking about design. So there are lots of profile in the analog. There are validation, there are verification, there are layout, but I am talking about design. If you get design code design thing, so it is very huge. Okay. And most of the candidates, the bachelor's candidates who are selected in the TI, they mostly get the validation, not the design. Okay, so there is huge difference between design and the validation. Yeah, yeah, I can help you, Raju Kumar. Yeah. So you can ping me on the LinkedIn or you can mail me. That's I am already working as a ADE, but it's been only 1 year. Can you tell me how to keep up myself in the industry phase? Yeah. So okay, so you can just ping me on the LinkedIn. So we can talk. So which block you are working on how many block you have done previously, what is actually be good in the future. Okay, so we can discuss. Indrajit. Okay, Indrajit. Yeah. Yeah, off campus opportunities are there, but you have to have some good projects. Okay, I am telling throughout this live. Okay, so you have to have good design projects, core analog design projects, so that your CV can shortlisted. Then you will get call from interview or written test. Okay, okay, Sardes. Okay, okay, yeah, we can discuss further. Yeah. And actually you can ask me any question. Okay, no issue. If I don't know, so I will be telling I don't know. I will come back and let you know. Okay, no issue. Yeah. uh, where to practice online test question and strengthen basics for interview. Again, I'm telling, so I don't know about the exact platform, but yes, I want to make that for analog people, and it will come in the future for sure. Yeah. And before that, you can like visit some website, YouTube, so you can practice from them. Yeah. Gate question. Okay, so actually gate and analog is like they are different. Okay, in a big margin. Okay. Like analog mainly based on the interview will be based on the intuition. Okay, but gate will check your core depth, like what I can say, the theoretical knowledge. Okay. And gate is actually huge, right? So there are 12 subjects. Yeah, BJT service level is actually required, and most actually BJT is not being used in the recent times because we are all in CMOS process. So yeah, little bit of BJT you need to know at the device physics level and their biasing level, and that's it. And you will find the application in the like the band gap reference circuit, the BGR actually used. Yeah, there are lots of concepts. Yeah, but in OA, gate question are asked around 50%. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. The analog question was said by Texas, let's say previous 3 4 years. So it is too tough. Okay, gate people cannot actually solve. Okay, yeah. Nowadays the problem is becomes easier. Online test. Okay, and again, so I have lots of question. Okay, Mohammad Shoaib. Okay, so I know actually I have, let's say, past 10 years of question. Like most of the companies. Okay, most of the big companies. Yeah, like similar type of question you will find. You will find. Okay. Okay, so I am doing a project in three-stage Opamp, okay, with parallel amplification, increase through output, throughput, and stage switching based on application, which is recent I3 papers. And space can I mail you? Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, nowadays it can happen. So I'm telling you, na, nowadays it can happen, but what was in the past 3 4 years ago, so it is too tough. Okay. So this is the actual thing, na, how to choose W over L. Okay. And I'm telling the reality. Some people don't know how to choose W over L correctly, but they are getting paid above, let's say, thousands of money. Okay. So this is the reality. And mostly they are doing in the, let's say, service based company and doing just like a simulations. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I will be sharing. Yeah, I will be sharing. Yeah. Don't know when, but yeah, I will share. Yeah. And my another suggestion is you can do the NPTEL course for analog circuit or analog IC design. It will boost your knowledge. Yeah. We'll make a video on projects like for freshers level. Okay, I will make a freshers level. Which type of projects can be done for a freshers? Okay. Yeah. You can mail you. You can mail me. But yes, I am too busy. But if I get time, I will check. Yeah. Yes. I can make roadmap for Opamp campus analog design. Okay. And this is my own experience because I was able to solve gate questions but not able to solve Texas OA questions. Okay, so that I'm telling. Yeah, I am talking about 2021, 2022, 2023. Okay, mostly 2021, 2022. Oh, nothing has to be revised. Okay, so what you have learned, it is already in your brain, and if you are honest and if you are prepared nicely, so it will be done. Okay, just relaxed. Okay. Uh, how to stay unaffected by other people's comments. uh, Comments from where, like your neighbors or your friends, or like it can happen, it can happen. And I know most of my juniors, they are actually very good in analog. They're supposed to be in the TI, but they actually didn't clear the online assessment as well. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so you have to be patient. Okay, that's it. You have to be patient, and you have to be calm, and you have to be polite every time. Okay. And when you do some big things, so the big things will answer them, right? Yeah. Just ignore, like they don't know much about life, education, and so on. Okay. Just treat them like this. Just think you are superior than them. Yeah. And keep quiet. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, in transient, if there is any ramp input, then is Laplace is only method to solve, or we can solve in the time domain. Uh, yeah, we can solve in the time domain as well. Okay, no issue. I think I have already that lectures in my YouTube channel as well. Again, you can find the thing in the champion teachers channel. Okay, yeah, the ramp response of a simple RC circuit you can find. Okay, so yeah, we can actually close this live, and thank you all for joining. Okay, and actually you are too busy, I know as well. I'm busy as well, but you are also busy, I know. So you make some time for this live, so I'm thankful to you, and I address, I think, all of these questions uh, at my best. Okay, yeah, and you can reach out to me through LinkedIn or via mail. So I'm always there for you. Okay, yeah. And yeah, yeah, we can actually stop. Yeah, thank you.